Hey, bling girls and cool guys and little ones everywhere watching with their mom. It's Mr. Tom. Time for the news at noon for Park Lane International Business. Everybody who's engaged in Park Lane as a Salesforce team member is talking about Switzerland. How you can go on an amazing all expense paid trip to one of the most beautiful parts of Europe, Switzerland. And you do that by sharing Park Lane and get-togethers everywhere and sharing the Park Lane opportunity. We're in double points now. It runs through the end of the August commission month. And so I'll ask you a question. Are you tracking? Do you know where you're at? It doesn't matter if there's not a tracking chart active. Yeah, there will be in the back office. Remember, a tracking chart is like a thermometer. Does very little, just tells you what's happening. You should know what's happening if you're tracking. We know in anything we want to accomplish, weight loss, financial goals, anything like that, we need to track our progress and know where we're at. So trackers are winners. That's my new saying. I hope you're tracking and know where you're at. If you are one who's coming to convention, this Facebook announcement had to just be incredible. This is the award for everyone at convention in February in Las Vegas when your team makes its goal. Now, first thing I'll tell you, your franchises don't have their team goal yet, but they will. But it does not, if you keep building, that isn't going to make it change. You and convention in February is going to be an incredible thing. That's long-term, short-term. We all have anniversary weeks coming up in just the next few weeks at the end of August. So we're going to talk about that a little more in just a minute. But when you look at what you've got for customers, you've got the pure necklace and earring set. You've got the alpha, which are beautiful. I just got my wife her C. So beautiful gifts and specials for customers, including the 2x4. I know it's every day, but it's special every day for people who have never heard of. For hostesses, you have the Merci bracelet that they can get when they host their show. Double thank you gifts, 3 fast 50s. The hostess incentive is better now than it ever is also. The awards for you, Rich Rewards Club. Every month you can earn free jewelry, and at the $2,000 level, internationally, you get the gift of the month. It's this beautiful Fiona necklace and earrings. And our leaders, all our sales vice presidents, senior divisions, all our leaders can earn a cash bonus in Vegas for the leadership cash bonus. And you know what they get that for? Sharing the best gift there is to get, the management opportunity. It really is the best thing. Those of us who love Park Lane will tell you is about Park Lane, and they get money, extra money for doing that. Now, all this stuff we're talking about is in the August commission month. We are in the third week in almost all international markets except Europe. You're in just the second week. And the last 2 weeks, the orange numbers here are for anniversary weeks. Park Lane is 62 years old. Here are the convention dates. Here are the gifts at 1,000, at 2,000, at 4,500 to 2 recruits, at 1 recruit. And then there's an amazing award for our leaders at the team level. You still have the buy $90, whether 1, 2, 3, whatever items over 90, they get an item up to 90 for free. That continues the month of August, and all the details on this are in your network magazine. Now, we hope you've taken some time and you've downloaded that, but that is where everything resides. Hey, we're going to a new segment here at the News at Noon. We do the 1-minute trading, so we're going to do the 6-second shout out. And the 6-second shout out this week goes to somebody at convention who really had an amazing thing occur. And that's Carrie Chamus. You can't missay the name anymore, okay? I'll tell you why in a second, but Carrie Chamus lives in Grand Prairie, Alberta. I'm down here in Orlando, Florida. If you don't know North America, Grand Prairie's way up there. This is Scandinavian high, but it's a desert. It's really cold. Yeah, she's a hockey mom. Here she is with her husband, Greg. But here's the thing. Carrie, at our convention in Chicago, was the number 2 personal leader, actually 2 of anybody, in the entire company in personal sales. Mary Grace was number 1. In personal recruiting, she was number 1 in the company. Number 1 in our entire company around the world. When you take those 2 together and you average them, they come to 3. That is the lowest possible number anyone in our company could have. So really, you could say she is the #1 personal performer in the entire Park Lane company worldwide in sharing and selling. And why do I say that? If you have a signed baseball card from our convention, it's going to be worth money, man. That's it. But shout out to Carrie. Congratulations. She'll be in St. Thomas. Go up and talk to her. She'll tell you what she does. Hey, let's go to 1 minute training. And the 1 minute training revolves around something else big happening internationally. Fashion events. When you have Scott Levine at an event, I get to tell the story about Park Lane. He is the story about Park Lane, man. When you get the opportunity to do that, you want to take advantage of that. And after he finishes the next couple weeks in August, he spends September and October supporting our international businesses around the world. Now, you may have already seen invitations for Puerto Rico. He is there with Evie and Carlos and the amazing Shama team on September 6th. He goes up to Canada. He's in Edmonton. So he's over in Western Canada, guys. He's in Edmonton September 21st. Then he's back in Burlington at the Golden Horseshoe in September 23rd. And here's the question I have for you. Who do I invite? That would be the question I would be asking, okay? Who do I invite? And there are 6 steps to remember to guest success. And listen, this comes from not past stuff I applied. If you came to convention or ask anyone who's come to convention, I do lots of things at convention, but the most important thing I do is bring guests. At every convention, I have a guest. Generally, they become franchise owners. Many of our franchise owners were those guests at one time or another. That's a personal goal I set, that I will never go to convention without a guest. I never go alone. I just won't do it. How do I do that? What are the 6 steps to guest success? And here's the thing. I want you to apply this to one of these events if you're going to. We're not everybody, so if you're in Europe, hey, he's coming, don't worry. He's over there as well. But how do you get guests to come? How do you build good guest attendance? And I'm going to share with you, there are 6 tips real quick in the training minute today. Number 1, you invite anyone. I can't decide for anyone anymore. Well, I'm going to prejudge somebody who really wants it. Hey, that person you should bring to your next launch, meeting, whatever. If they're down to that, they're close to saying yes. You want to invite anyone because you never know who this will hit. And after 31 years, I still can't decide who will be successful and who won't. Hundreds of surprise stories. Secondly, make it simple for them to attend. You'll pick them up. They'll ride with someone else. Make it easy. It can't be a big event because people aren't going to take the time. Number 3, make sure they get a gift for attending. If that's part of your event details, hey, bravo. If not, get them something. And if you think I mean jewelry, write them a card. That means so much to people, but make sure they get something from you for attending. Provide an invitation and have a constant reminder. If you've got a Facebook invite, that's great, but that doesn't come up in people's timelines all the time. Can you do a Google Calendar ad to them? Can you do it through Outlook? Is there any way you can just remind them of this event? Number 5 kind of goes with make it simple to the 10, but don't let anyone come alone. Have them come with someone or come with you and serve them with empathy. Put them in your shoes. Here's the deal. I am very outgoing, can talk to anyone, but coming into a new environment where no one knows me, I am still scared as a baby. And I remember that to other people, make it easy for them to come in and be a part of Park Lane. If you apply these things, you're going to have tons of people with you at that event. And remember, that's what it's all about. These big events are all about sharing the Park Lane story. No one does it better than Scott. This week, everyone, please reach out to someone about Park Lane. Maybe it's a demo with 3 roles or sharing the opportunity with them, but make that your goal this week. Thanks for watching the news at noon.